Hey guys, 7 WWE Rocks here. Hope you're having a great day. Happy New Year. It's 2015. Hope you're having a safe Happy New Year, but having just a lot of fun with friends and family. Now, it said when I did this Google Hangout, I knew this was going to be a long video. Not too long. I'm not going to waste too much time. But I started doing the video and I was like, this is going to go way over. So let's just do Google Plus Hangouts. But it told me my microphone isn't working or something like that. But, I mean, it looks like it is. It's telling me the sound is going in and out and stuff. So I don't know. It's silent the rest of the video. That's really gonna suck, but I'll just delete it or something. But I'm gonna do my 2015 predictions. I did this last year. I talked about the 3 superstars in WWE and TNA who I think are really gonna shine in 2014. I was really bad, but I was really wrong on a lot of predictions. But 2015, I'm gonna change it up a little. Gonna still do this top 3 guys, and then I'm also gonna do storyline stuff, maybe some matches and so forth. But let's get right into it. I'm talking about TNA. I'm talking about TNA, WWE, PWG, and Ring of Honor. So we're going to start with WWE. My top 3 stars, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose, The Shield. So basically, I think they're all going to have breakout years. I'm going to predict right now that I think all 3 guys will have the WWE Championship, will have a reign with the WWE Championship at least once this year. So I think each guy's going to have the belt. And, excuse me, still a little sick. But I have Dean Ambrose maybe holding the belt a little later. I think Rollins and Reigns are going to do a feud. And then maybe Dean Ambrose comes in. Maybe at SummerSlam they have a triple threat for the WWE Championship. I don't really see it happening at WrestleMania. But I'm going to get into more predictions about that. So I still have Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble. But I know a lot of people are mad about that. We're going to be mad about that, saying, no, Bryan's going to win it, obviously. But I'm going to say whoever throws out Bryan, I think is going to have a lot to do with who he faces. I say that because maybe Triple H throws him out or some maybe Authority comes out and screws him. But I'm thinking it's going to be Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania because right now I think Seth Rollins is the best heel in WWE right now. So I'm thinking, I think Bryan is coming back now. He's going to be the big face. He's going to be the top face. But, of course, WWE is going to want to push Reigns against Brock, even though I really want to see Bryan versus Brock. But I'm thinking it's going to be the top face, Daniel Bryan versus the top heel, Seth Rollins. I'm thinking who's the best guy he could work with that's a great heel? Easily Seth Rollins. So I'm thinking him. I'm not saying that he's going to put up his Money in the Bank briefcase. Maybe he will at WrestleMania. Who knows? But I'm thinking they're going to have a big match. And, yeah, I think that's maybe that. And then, I don't know. I really don't see anybody else facing Bryan. Jeez, that was a weird noise. Hopefully you didn't hear that. But, yeah, I'm thinking Daniel Bryan, Rollins, thinking Reigns and Brock is still going to happen. But let's move on with my predictions. Enough yapping. Ziggler, I think, is still going to continue to the top. Not really saying WWE Championship, like a reign with the WWE Championship, but I am saying he's going to continue proving that he's the best right now, that he's a top guy, that he deserves to be in the main event. And I really think that's going to happen. I really think the WWE is finally going to see, yeah, he deserves to be in the main event. But I'm gonna go in a little more in my next prediction. Maybe this will let you guys know what I'm trying to talk about. So Brock leaves. I think Brock will leave at WrestleMania, and it'll change the WWE title picture so much. I think new guys like Reigns, Rollins, Ambrose, Ziggler, Cesaro, Daniel Bryan. I think all these guys now have chances at the WWE Championship. They're all such like top guys like Ambrose and Bryan and Ziggler. But then you think, with Brock having the belt, the WWE is not really going to push for those guys. They want to push the big face of the company. They want to push Cena, they want when Brock came back, Cena. They wanted to have Punk because he was the top guy. Now they're pushing Reigns as the top guy. They want him to verse, they want a big guy. They don't want just some little guy that they think is going to, just get the crap beaten out of them like Daniel Bryan or like Ambrose or Ziggler, even though Punk isn't the biggest guy, but still, you know what I mean. He's the top guy. So I think this is going to change the title picture so much. It just leaves so much more opportunities for guys to win the title that I just think with Brock holding it, they're not. Seth Rollins is a perfect example. He's not going to cash in with Money in the Bank on Brock, and I just really hate that. But, of course, he probably will try to or something, but maybe after the match. But it just seems like now that Brock has the WWE title, it seems like Rollins isn't going to cash in on him, especially now that him and Heyman have this alliance. But, yeah, moving on. We're going to go TNA predictions. I have EC3, The Wolves, and Bobby Roode, or, Robert Roode. And so, yeah, I kind of cop-out answer with number 2 being the Wolves, as that's 2 people. But I think EC3 will win the world title, but his streak will end. He does have a really long streak going, but I don't think he's going to, break Samoa Joe streak or anything. But I do think his streak's going to end. I don't know who, but I think he's going to win the world title and then probably drop it to somebody that I don't know who he would drop it to, though. But moving on, James Storm, his Revolution, his X Division group, I think they'll start main eventing. I think right now they're kind of mid-card, and I really hate that. But I think now they're going to get main event, pay-per-views, just main event storylines. TNA loves their heel faction, so I think that's really going to be a big impact. Abyss, Storm, the Manic, and all of them are going to be back in the main event. But I actually read that TNA might stop doing pay-per-views, just put on free events on TV. I mean, I guess that's good. I don't have to pay money to see a big match, but it kind of sucks. You love that pay-per-view feel. This is going to be a good match. But, yeah, so that kind of sucks. But moving on, I think the X Division will take over. Right now, the last Impact of 2014, the last live one, not the stupid best moments or whatever, but the last 2014 episode, the main event was X Division match. So I really think the X Division is going to take off. I think it's going to not come back because, there's only the one great X Division with Christopher Daniels, Chris Sabin, AJ Styles, all of them. But I think it's going to be great. I think they're going to be main eventing a lot. And all I ask is to make the matches longer. I think it's so boring when they're just so quick in 5 minutes. Yeah, they're good. They're very entertaining, but I hate the fact that they're so quick and just end in 5 minutes with a quick roll up. After that, I have Storm and Roode fighting for the world title. I think it's going to go back to Storm being the heel now and Bobby Roode being the face. And I think I'm still thinking that his Revolution group is going to be main eventing. So I think Roode's going to have the title for a while, I think. So might as well just have Storm versus Roode. And I thought last year was going to be Storm's year. Did not happen, but I think Storm versus Roode is going to happen for the world title at a big pay-per-view or big TV event. After that, I have Angle will come back. He is coming back. He re-signed with TNA in his final year of wrestling. That's what he said is his final year. Angle's going to come back. I think his first fight is going to be against Bobby Lashley. Then he's going to verse Aries at one point, and then I think his final match, I don't know who, but his final match is going to be at Bound for Glory, I think. So after that, I have the Wolves breaking up because I just feel like TNA likes to break up teams. They did it with Generation Me, even though they were that's a dumb idea. And they did that. That was the Young Bucks, Generation Me. And then they just do it with random teams. It seemed like they were already hinting at a Wolves breakup, so I feel like now they're going to do it. Maybe fight. This is why I think they should have kept the TV title. I think for feuds like this, yeah, they can fight for the X Division title easily. I just feel like the TV title is something bigger. It would make them know that, yeah, they're ready. Now you don't have that anymore. If you give a guy, or if you had the TV title, you could give it to the guy and see the fans' reaction. Maybe, okay, he's ready for the world title. But now it's just oh, he's in some big storyline. Let's just go for it. Sorry, I got a text. But, yeah, I think the TV title should came out, but I think the Wolves are going to break up. Not saying they're going to have this bloody feud and just, really go crazy and stuff and have these, amazing matches. I'm sure they would. But I feel like they're going to have just a feud that shows that they're still friends but can fight for titles. So, all right, let's go to Ring of Honor. My 4 guys, I picked 4. I just couldn't pick 3. Number 1, ACH. Number 2, Adam Cole when he returns, when he's able to wrestle. He's supposed to do a promo on their first 2015 episode of Ring of Honor. But when he wrestles, I think he's going to come back, and I think he's going to win the title. 3, Matt Sydal. 4, Alberto El Patron. So let's get into predictions, though. Jay Briscoe's title reign, I believe, will come to an end. He will finally be pinned in, it's a 2-year reign where he hasn't been pinned in a Ring of Honor ring. So I have his title reign coming to an end. Don't know. Maybe my prediction later will say. I don't know. But Sydal, I have winning the TV title. Alberto El Patron, I have winning the world title. I really do think he's going to come in and do really good, really fast. So I'm going to have him win the world title. Maybe even beat Jay Briscoe. I don't know. I don't think people would like that. But, Alberto's really over. So I really don't like the guy. Or nothing against him. But I just haven't gotten to his matches with WWE. And I just didn't really care for it. But, so I still think, I don't know, maybe he'll break Jay Briscoe's record. But not his record, his title reign. Moving on, PWG, I have the 3 top guys, Roderick Strong, Johnny Gargano, and Ricochet. Now, for the predictions, I have Gargano winning the world title. maybe even winning Battle of Los Angeles. I know that's a really early prediction, but maybe wins Battle of Los Angeles and wins the world title. I thought he was gonna win Battle of Los Angeles last year, but that didn't happen. So I think he's gonna win the Battle of Los Angeles, maybe even win the world title. After that, Candice and Joey, I would see them dropping the tag titles in a guerrilla warfare match because I just don't see them winning and dropping the belts in a normal match. I see them dropping them to like this huge chaotic match, maybe with the Young Bucks again. I don't know, but maybe a new fresh team that comes up. After that, we haven't seen him since 2011. This is really bold prediction. It's probably really stupid, but I have Super Dragon returning. I think on the Kevin Steen show, I watched someone, which the latest one was in like 2014. So, and they were talking, they had the idea of having Super Dragon come back and get into the Mount Rushmore feud and stuff with Adam Cole, Kevin Steen, and the Young Bucks. They talked about that they had an idea to bring him back. So that makes me think he's ready to wrestle and he's ready to come back. But yeah, I think it'd be really crazy to see Super Dragon come back. So yeah, these are my 2015 wrestling predictions. Please let me know in the comments what you think, and let me know your predictions. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter at 7WWRocks. Happy New Year, everybody, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. As always, have a nice day.